Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Buffalo Bulls taking on the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Buffalo's offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Roberson. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. It's a seam wide open. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Find some fresh air. Wide open spaces. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Got room to work. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Gonna run it. It's Price. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Pretty rare to see an inside run like that go for such a big gain.
Yep, no trick 'em. That was just straight fire off the ball, hit you in the mouth, great blocking up front, creating the big hole for the running back to run through, and then you got to get that fast sucker on the ground.
The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running to Green.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Caught over the middle. It's Snow. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Morrow. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. UMass will line up to punt it away. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to surge it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd? Touchdown Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Makes the grab on the left.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Hauls it in. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
With the catch, it's Price. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Got his man. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. They boot it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball's in the deep ball. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
The returner brings it out to the 35.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go right back to him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls will call on their punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bring in the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Looking for space, it's Price. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They punt it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
The Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They go to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Throws for the tight end. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play, 22. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Jordan. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Price. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs to buy some time.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Nice move. Create some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Shoots his way for more. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 25 over Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's Harding. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Here's a heat. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's the pressure. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. They'll go right back to the run. Just ran him over. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for a crease to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's King. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Got it behind the line. It's Snow. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. Tackled there by the defense. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Bulls send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's Price. There he goes. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Jordan. Got his man quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The give on the inside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it's something.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.